Hi guys, Shalom, Rabbi Minkus. Just want to spend a few minutes with you about the greatest mitzvah in the world. We know the Mishnah says, we know about Ala Torah, Ala Voida, Milas Asadim. So I want to discuss this week about Ala Torah. You know the famous Yerushalmi, Talmud Torah, Keneged Kulam, it's a Mishnah. And the Gemara explains there, every word of learning is Keneged Kulam. There are 613 mitzvahs. Every word, every davar echad, every word of Torah is the equal of 613 mitzvahs. If you go through a page of Gemara, you probably got something like a few thousand mitzvahs right there, several thousand mitzvahs on just a page of Gemara. It's exciting. It's electrifying to know. It reminds me of a story. My Rosh Yeshiva was on an airplane. And like all good stories, he's sitting next to a priest. And the priest, the priest and the rabbi. And the priest turns to the rabbi, big Rosh Yeshiva, long beard, and he says to him, "I think you're a Jew." And my Rosh Yeshiva says, "Yes." He says, "Tell me, what differentiates you Jews from the Nazis?" I beg your pardon. He said, serve this man lunch early. He said, the priest says, well, the Nazis claim they're the master race. And the Jews claim you're the chosen people. To me, it sounds the same. What's the difference? That's a good question. So my Rosh Yeshiva thinks for a minute. Ram Chaim Levine, Rosh Yeshiva in Chicago tells. He says a great line. A line that I think we could use for our hashkafa and what Torah is all about. He says, the Germans held they were Menschen. They were people. And everyone else was Untermenschen, subhuman, vermin, bugs, worthy of extermination. That's terrible. Whereas the Jews say, the world is humans, full of humans. They deserve respect, they're humans. But the Jews are angels. We're angels. Okay? What a difference. Yes, the Germans and the Jews they both believe they're supreme. Pardon, where are you starting? We believe all the humans are worthy, just we're angelic. Whereas the Nazis believe what they believe. They're people and everybody else is nothing but bugs. What does that mean? What does it mean to be angelic? We received the Torah at Sinai. The Torah that we received at Sinai turned us into angels. We're angels. We're malachim. We're godly. We're not just human. We're human plus. We're godly. That's an inspiring thought. I would love to be an angel. You can be angelic. It all depends how much you're connected to the Torah. How much you learn, how much your commitment is. A lot of you guys are on the field working. It's understandable. Not so many hours that you have for learning. But what's your attitude? When you get the moments, whether it's on weekends or whether it's after work every day or whether it's vacation time, take a sefer with you, huh? Hey, learn with your son. Learn with your son on Shabbos. Learn with your family. Make sure you always say a Dvar Torah at the table. That's an angelic family. Those are angels. You guys are top of the world. Your commitments to Torah is what makes it or breaks it. We have something else. We have relationships. 3 relationships. There's learning with yourself, learning with chavrusas, and learning with a Rebbe. You should have somewhere in the day time when you learn with yourself. You take a sefer with you. You have your little own pocket learning. Your whatever you have, a Mishnayos, a Pirkei Avos, a Gemara, something, a Mishnah Berurah. You can learn a few minutes a day on your own. It's beautiful. Fill the moments that you're doing nothing. Fill it with learning. But there's even a greater learning than that. When you learn chavrusa, have a chavrusa once a week, once a day. Learn together, scream and learning. It's great. It's electrifying. It's energizing. You learn with chavrusa. On your level. There's even something more special than that, is to have a Rebbe. Have a Rebbe. Maybe a shir of Daf Yomi, maybe a Rebbe in the shul or in the neighborhood. And connect to the Masorah with your Rebbe. They're the ones who guide us, who show us in the world what Torah is all about. They embody Torah. They're covered at Torah. Have yourselves a Rebbe. And I don't only mean a Rav who's a Poisik. That's a different kind of Rav. Aselech Rav, it says in Pirkei Avos twice. One is a Rebbe, one is a Rav. One shows you how to the halacha, that's a Poisik. Tells you the halachas. Of course, you should have your Poisik. Everyone has a Poisik, a Rebbe, a Rav. But then there's also a Rebbe to teach you in learning. And you have that, it's the greatest thing in the world. Your kids will see it. If dad is pumped in learning, if he loves his learning, however much or little is during the week, but he loves it, his kids will see it, and his wife will see it. And there'll be a family of angels. They'll bring the Gula, Be'ezer Hashem, because there'll be people that everyone looks up to. And they'll be proud to call themselves Torah Jews. Thank you, guys.